Well, we would like to see some touchdowns tonight as the Wildcats and the Sinton Pirates are getting ready for kickoff. We're a little bit behind schedule this evening because it is Parents' Night here at Pirate Stadium. Here's the offensive alignment for the Wildcats tonight as they will take the field. At left side tackle will be Gabe Garza. He's a big one, 5'10", 290. He's a junior. He goes both ways on offense and defense. At left guard will be Craig Corkle, 5'10", 225, a senior. At center will be Jason Norris. He's 6 foot, 207 pounds, and a junior. Robert Monroe at right guard, 5'10", 227, a senior. At right tackle will be John Yeary. He's a junior, 6 foot, 278 pounds. At split end to start tonight will be Jesse Foreman at 5'10", 182 pounds, a senior. Also seeing action tonight at split end will be Dickie Gonzalez at 5'9", 171, the little speedster there. The tight end will be handled by Jarrett Irwin this evening. 6'2", 215. He is a junior. Rusty Edwards could get some time, and when the Wildcats go to a double tight end set, Eric Nielsen shows up out there for the Wildcats. Quarterback and running the offense for the Cats is Travis Fallon, 6'3", 201, a senior. Had a good week last week, rushed for 93 yards, passed for 83, had no interceptions. At fullback will be Wes Danaher. He collected 223 yards on 29 carries, 3 touchdowns. That averages out to 7.7 yards per carry. At tailback will be Woody Chambers. He carried the ball 10 times for 44 yards last week. And the Z-back tonight will be Andy Autry. He's 5'7", 170 pounds, and a senior. The flip of the beats, a team that won the championship 2 years in a row and had, what, a 30 or 49?
32 games in a row they had won. It just been an awesome football team. And in fact, I remember playing against Stephenville. They had some awesome athletes, a lot of them going Division I football scholarships. And lo and behold, they come out and play lowly Saginaw Boswell, and they come out and beat them.
All right, triple receivers back deep for Calallen, Foreman, Chambers, and Carroll. And the ball is teed up, ready to be kicked off. And here is the advance by the Pirates, and the kick is way high and over, and it's going to be a short one. It's going to bounce at the 25-yard line, go out of bounds, and that brings out the yellow handkerchief right fast, and we'll see what Calallen will do. Either they'll take it there or they'll have a re-kick.
Coach Danaher has not made a decision yet. Tommy, does it look like the field's a little dark right now? Or is it just my eyes are playing tricks on me?
I think we're just getting old.
Okay.
Calallen will take that ball as it bounced out of bounds around the 30-yard line marker. And now the Wildcats offensive unit comes on. The Pirates defensive unit gets out there. And it's anchored by Cat Della Fuentes, the nose guard, as they run the 50 defense at the Calallen Wildcats, who will start to work on their 30-yard line. They'll be going from our right to left as we get this ball game underway. At quarterback is Travis Fallon. Single setback, triple receivers to the right side, play action pass, throws downfield, has a receiver at the 39-yard line. It was a catchable ball for Jesse Foreman, but it went right between his hands. It's an incompleted pass, and it will be 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats.
A nice play by Calallen. Set up the offensive line in a little short sprint out pattern. Jesse Foreman runs an inside curl. The ball sails between his hands, incomplete, and bringing up 2nd and 10.
Casey Doran checks in the ball game. He'll be in the Z-back formation. He will go along with Jesse Foreman to the right side. Single setback. It's a handoff coming around to the near side. Sidesteps one player, slips out of a tackle, bounces off another, and rushed out of bounds at the 44-yard line. On the carry is Woody Chambers, and that was a nifty little run there as he was not to be denied. Picked up first down yardage by some 4 yards. The strong side linebacker, Presidio Franco, finally pushed him out of bounds. That'll stop the clock with 11:44 to play in the first quarter. This is the first offensive drive for the Wildcats this evening.
That's a nice little reverse out of their trips formation, opening up a big hole for Woody Chambers.
Double receivers, right side in a slot, split in far side. Danaher gets it for the first time this evening, looks for a hole, but he's going to be denied as the Pirates defense slid to the left side. Diasas and George Gonzalez tangle up Danaher for a short gain, as the sticks on the far side indicate about a half-yard picked up on the play. It's going to be a second, let's call it 9, needed for a first down.
And that was well played by the Sinton defense. They're sitting over there with 3 guys able to stop Danaher, and it may take that many people to slow him down.
Line of scrimmage will be at the 44-yard line. Calallen comes to the line of scrimmage. Travis Fallon, the big senior, looks over the defense in tight. 2 tight end formation. In motion coming near side is Casey Dorn. It's going to be a handoff to Danaher. He'll dance through the line of scrimmage, and a big cheer goes up by the Sinton crowd as the linebacker Presidio Franco is there to make the contact on Danaher and stopped him after a short gain. And we got a 4th down. Make it a 3rd down and 8 needed for a first, as Calallen will have to get into Sinton territory at their 46-yard line for a first down. 2 tight end formation. In motion, coming near side is Andy Autry. It'll be a handoff to Danaher. Nope, let's make that Woody Chambers. Chambers is stuffed at the 48-yard line once again. Franco is there to make the stop for the Pirate defense, and this kid Franco is playing one heck of a ball game early in the first period.
He sure is. In fact, there's a penalty on this play, so Calallen's going to end up getting their first down, it looks like. No, not. But Franco played that block extremely well. He's been able to get away from the block of the guards and move up inside to make the quick tackles on both Danaher and Chambers, and played it extremely well.
All right, the line of scrimmage will be just over the midfield mark at the 49-yard line. Split receivers, Casey Doran coming wide to the near side as the Z-back. Fallon keeps the ball, looks for a block, cuts it upfield, and boy, he's popped at the 46-yard line as it's Eric Munoz, the rover back, and once again, Presidio Franco pop him good and stop him short of a first down. The line of scrimmage is going to be a yard short of necessary yardage. As a matter of fact, the officials say it is too close. We're going to bring the chains in from the far side, as it is just nosed up to the 46-yard line. They would have to get to the 45.5 for a first down. And Calallen's Wes Danaher is in the backfield. And they're going to go for it on this 4th and 1. Big play for the Cats with 9:40 to go in the first period. No score. This is the first offensive possession of what you're chuckling about. Okay.
I'm looking at Sinton. They've got 11 guys within 4 yards of the football. I think they're keying Wes Danaher here.
Fallon with the ball. He'll spin. Hand it off Danaher. He turns, bulls his way over the 45 and stopped at the 44. Leading the defensive charge was Presidio Franco. And there was a lot of Sinton maroon on him, but Danaher's strength and 205 pounds and the wiggling body got him to the first down area needed for the Wildcats. From the 44, right between the hash marks, double wing formation. Casey Doran in motion going right. Play action pass, 8-yard drop, throws downfield. It's got a receiver and a juggle. It's picked off by the Sinton Pirates. Eric Munoz intercepted the ball as Casey Doran had it in his hands. It bounced up, and Munoz, the roverback, was there. Hey, Christmas came early, and the Pirates have the first turnover of the evening deep in their territory. Officials are going to spot it for play at the 15-yard line, Sinton's end of the field. Good play.
Very nice play by Munoz. Again, Casey Doran ran a flag route. He was open, but the ball from Travis Fallon hung up in the air a little too long, allowed the defender to come back, recover, and make the interception, give the ball back to the Sinton Pirates.
High formation in the backfield. Make that a single setback, double slots to the near side. Pitch back. It's going to be Presidio Franco. Make that Sergovia, the tailback, with the ball. He comes to the near side. It runs to about the 17. Robert Monroe makes the initial contact, and Jesse Foreman for the stop. Gain on the play by Sergovia, the senior tailback of 2 yards. Look at a 2nd down and 8, the line of scrimmage. Let's place the ball at the 17-yard line. Triple receivers to the right of the formation. Handoff, Segovia once again, but though this isn't going to happen as he is buried in the backfield. First one to make contact, the defensive end, Rusty Edwards, first of 3 Wildcats to stop that play, and very short yardage gain for the Pirates as officials are going to give forward progress to the 18-yard line.
Well, the Sinton Pirates are trying to spread the Wildcat defense by running trips formations and spreading the field. But thus far, Rusty Edwards, because it's a short end, has been able to come in and make a nice tight play and hold up the Sinton running backs.
Steve Smith, the split end to the near side. Far side is Eric Munoz. Split backs coming to the near sideline. Tim Harkins almost picked that ball off as he was playing loosely on Steve Smith. And he was about 5 yards off the play. He looks up, and there's the football. He makes an effort for it, but Timmy can't hang on to it. Incomplete pass. This brings up 4th down. It's going to be 3 and out for the Pirate offense.
Boy, I think there's a miscommunication between the Sinton quarterback and the receiver, because the receiver never looked up and saw the ball. Should have been running a stop or a comeback route. He didn't do it and almost had the ball picked off.
David Scherer stands at his 3-yard line, head high snap, and the kick is away. And it's going to take a bounce at the 45, rolls downfield, and Casey Pierce will pick it up at his 17-yard line. He starts running back upfield following Dickie Gonzalez for a block, and he is hit at the 14-yard line and down in Calallen territory as Casey Pierce has the return. And my friends, that was a good kick by David Scherer, who got a heck of a roll, and finally chasing down Pierce and tackling him was David Diazes. And the Wildcats will start in somewhat respectable field position at their 24-yard line.
Nice kick and roll, and then again, nice coverage by the punt team from Sinton. It's often difficult to cover when you out-kick your return team, but they did a good job stopping the Wildcats.
Cats to the line of scrimmage, starting to work at their 24-yard line. Fallon, play action pass. He's going to stop as he rolls to the near side. Has a receiver wide open at the 35, but the pass is thrown behind him. Intended on the pass was Jared Irwin, and incomplete. It'll stop the clock at 7:13. No score in the first quarter of this ball game between the Wildcats and the Pirates.
And that's a testament to Travis Fallon's arm. He's sitting there running to his left. He ends up settling under his feet and throwing sidearm back across the field to try to hit Jared Irwin, and darn near hit him. That's a great arm by Travis Fallon.
Fallon up to the line of scrimmage. Slot wing is to the nearest side. Stutter count, pitch back. Danaher has the ball, looks for a hole, finds something, but he's got Mustangs, not Mustangs, but Pirates hanging all over him. He carries them for 4 yards. And it's George Gonzalez and Juan Vera who wrap up Danaher and stop him. But folks, even with a hole on Scherer's punt, and Calallen started at their 24, somewhere in that area, and now we're looking for a first down short on this 3rd down play. Calallen is up to the line of scrimmage. They have Wes Danaher as the single back in the backfield. 2 tight ends, wing is in tight. Danaher going right side, finds some room, bounces off a block. He's still going, keeps his legs moving. He'll be at the 40, picks up the first down, and officials will give him forward progress to the 39-yard line. The weak side linebacker, Darby Troop, the junior at 175 pounds, finally brings Danaher down, but not after picking up the first down for Calallen.
And again, a nice tackle, team tackle by Sinton as they brought 3 guys to hang on to Danaher. Again, had they not had that group, Danaher may have broken a long run, but again, good team tackling hauls him down at the 39.
Robert Monroe was leading on that play, blocking, and Robert actually got in the way of Danaher. 1st and 10 for the Cats from the 39-yard line. 2 tight end wing to the right side. It'll be a handoff coming around to this way. Finds running room. That's Woody Chambers at midfield, and he's bulldogged down at the 41-yard line by Sinton's Stephen Ortiz, a sophomore at 170 pounds. A defensive back stands in there at 6'1". And if you go to the rodeo and watch the bull riders, that's what he did on Woody Chambers. But that was a nifty and a neat-looking little run there by Chambers as he got the pitch coming near side, found a good block, and turned the speed on upfield. 1st and 10 for Calallen at the Sinton 41-yard line.
And Calallen's had a lot of success tonight running Woody Chambers. Everybody's loading up again for Wes Danaher, so the hole should be open for the tailback. Chambers, and they have been.
Chambers had 44 yards in last week's ball game on 10 carries. Back to play, double wing. Motion man is Autry coming near side. Play action pass, dumps, has the tight end. He's up to the 31-yard line, and it's going to be good enough for a first down as the tackle was made by Stephen Ortiz. But Jarrett Irwin was able to hold on to that ball, the 6'2", 215-pound tight end, 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
The best play in football for the tight end is the tight end dump, just a little 3 yards turn around, catch football, and that was the first completion for Travis Fallon for 11 yards and a first down.
Cats up to the line of scrimmage. Travis Fallon, the senior quarterback, looking things over. Cats have 2 tight ends. In motion is Casey Dorn coming to the left of the formation, but Danaher will go to the right side, finds a seam, slices through, bangs into people at the 26, keeps his feet working, and will get to the Sinton Pirates' 22-yard line before he's finally upended on that far side. Therefore, the tackle was David Scherer for the Sinton Pirates, a junior at 175. He's the quarterback, but he also pulls time at strong safety. And that's what you'll hear a lot of tonight is kids that go both ways for the Pirates. Second down, short of the first by some 3 yards. As Fallon sets his troop, he's under center, sends a man in motion coming near side is Autry, but Danaher will go right side, finds a good block by Monroe, and that clears the hole, and Danaher picks up the first down as he got to the 15-yard line. And, you know, we never give enough credit for the guys down in the trench, Steve, and these are the guys that open up those little creases that the backs can go through. And Robert Monroe, watching that big 50 out there, he has been doing a job on George Gonzalez or David Diazes on that defensive left side with the Pirates.
He has been. The offensive line at Calallen has to be extremely quick, and Robert Monroe is. Plus, he's a good, strong blocker.
From the 15, 1st and 10, Calallen with the ball. Handoff coming around to the left side, and Chambers finds a block, cuts inside, but a penalty flag is trailing the play, thrown at the 16-yard line as Woody Chambers on the handoff picked up enough yardage to get it inside the 10, but this is going to be wiped out as the yellow flag comes out on the play.
And unfortunately, I think they could have had 2 flags in that play. Both offensive linemen that were leading the play, both Craig Corkle and looked like Gabe Garza out there did grab a hold of the jersey, and both of them could have been flagged, but I think they got Craig Corkle on that one.
Well, anyway, whoever was the culprit, one got caught. It's going to cost them yardage as the ball is walked off back to the 26-yard line. And I hope we do not have a repeat of last week, 9 penalties for 66 yards.
Very ugly.
This is going to be a 1st and 20, the line of scrimmage at the 26-yard line. Play action pass, rolling to his right is Travis Fallon, throws on the run, has a man there, that is Dickie Gonzalez, but the ball is thrown out of bounds. Incomplete pass, some 13 yards down the field. Rudy Mata was there against Gonzalez stride for stride, and that was a wise decision there by the quarterback Fallon to just throw that thing out of bounds.
It was. That was a very smart play by Travis Fallon. He did have some time as Gabe Garza and Robert Monroe were providing some time for him, but the field just became too short and the coverage was too good. He had to throw it down and out of bounds, and he did.
So when the Cats come back up to the line of scrimmage, it'll be a 2nd down. Let's call it 20, needed from the 26-yard line. Split receivers. The tight end to the near side is Gonzalez. As Fallon will keep, he'll butt heads with a defender at the 25 and barrel to the 21. Darby Troop is the one who made initial contact. And then coming in there for some extra help was Gerald Green, a sophomore, who wrapped up the quarterback Fallon and drug him down at the 21-yard line. And Fallon is a tough one. He'll get in there and he'll mix it up with the best ones out there. And evidence on that pass play.
Yeah, he's not scared to run up in the middle of the field. He's not scared to take a hit because most of the time he's delivering a blow when he runs. Travis Fallon is a good, strong runner.
Wing is Autry out of the I formation as Fallon with a long count. He'll keep on an option play. Pitch back. Bad pitch by Fallon. Chambers fall on it at the 28-yard line. And slow motion for Woody Chambers. He sees the football, and it looks like, what do I do, Coach? Very simple. Fall on the ball, and Calallen loads the pistol and shoots themselves in the foot.
Oh, yeah, and that play was huge. Calallen has been running to the weak side, setting strength one way and running to the weak side of the offense. That play was huge. They had an open hole, but Travis Fallon made a bad pitch. The pitch relation was not good between Travis and Woody Chambers. The ball fell to the ground, and then Woody recovered it for a 6-yard loss.
Okay, a field goal try from the 33. The ball is down. The kick by Slusher is up. It has the distance, but no good, as the ball is wide to the left side. There is no score in our ball game. There's a timeout on the field. Let's take a break. You're listening to KRYS. 13 goes over. It'll be Pirates ball, 1st and 10 at their 27-yard line. Scherer hands off to his running back, Zergovia. Hurdles over one would-be tackler and cuts to his left and will get about a 2-yard gain on that play before he's cut down on the defensive right side, as Irwin is one there for the tackle and some help from C.J. Carroll for the Wildcats. And Zergovia picks up, let's give him 3 yards on the carry, brings up 2nd down and 7. The ball is just shy of the 30-yard line. Minute 24 to play in the first quarter. There is no score. The Pirates have the ball. They have an I formation backfield. Slot is to the right side. Zergovia will dance up to the line of scrimmage, but he's going to be drugged down after a 1-yard gain as Themey, Carroll, and Brad Isaacs team up for the tackle on the senior tailback for the Sinton Pirates. Sinton will have to work with a 3rd, and let's call it 6 needed for a 1st down, as they would have to get out to their 37, 38-yard line for a 1st down.
Well, they're finding the running yards tough going right now. Calallen defense has been extremely tough up the middle, not allowing many yards, only 6 yards as it is.
Split wide to the left is Chris Lamb, as Scherer, play action pass, rolls, got defensive pressure, throws downfield, and that is going to be an incompleted pass, as that was just let's chunk it downfield and get away from the defense, as Eric,
quarterback, and not allow him to complete the pass, bringing up 4th down.
Chest high snap, Scherer gets it away, who has a 37.5 average on his kicks from last week's ball game. That one's going to go out of bounds on the near sideline. They're going to line it up, and officials will say it goes out of bounds at the Calallen 43-yard line, and that's where the Cats will go to work 1st and 10 as they'll get their hands on the football. And Miss Christie, on this Friday night of football action in South Texas, a lot of big games going on in the area, and that means coming up at 11 o'clock tonight will be the high school scoreboard show with Dan McReynolds and Alan Harwell here on KRYS. 1st and 10, the line of scrimmage will be at the 43-yard line of Calallen's end of the field. Pitch back, Danaher going to the right side, cuts it back up, finds running room. He's got the seam at the 30. Hey, you're not going to catch that, kid. All you're going to see is the back of his jerseys and the bottom of his shoes, as Andy Autry's the one who opened up that hole on the far side, and that enables a 57-yard run by Danaher and a touchdown, as we have 10 seconds left on the scoreboard clock.
Well, the juggernaut continues to churn out the yardage and put on the points. Wes Danaher
point after. And we have a different kid going to try for the extra point. There's the kick, and it is good. We have number 64 in the program for Calallen, and there's no one there by that number. So the unknown kicker gets the extra point. So with 10 seconds to go in the first quarter, it's Calallen 7, Sinton nothing. Back in a moment. You're listening to KRYS, going 2 different directions.
Interesting look at the amount of rushing yards Wes Danaher already has. Look who the state's leading rusher is, a young man from Robstown, Mr. Adolfo Ramon, who had a heck of a game, had 55 yards in that game.
Slusher kicks it off. It's taken by the Pirates. Montelagon. I'm sorry, we'll get the name here in just a minute. You want to try that one?
Yeah. But that was, I'm trying to see the name of the kid. The Calallen kid. Jimmy Favor came down on the special teams and just drilled the runner and did not allow him to get past the 20-yard line. He's only at the 18, so the Maniacs have done their job keeping the Sinton Pirates from beyond the 20-yard line.
Eric Montelongo on the return. He got it back out to his 19-yard line. David Scherer will bring his team up to the line of scrimmage. Rodolfo Cortez is at center, flanked by Espinoza and Diazas, Delgado and Davis. Looking over the Calallen defense, Scherer. Quick snap, picked off by Calallen. Dickey Gonzalez, and he'll scoot in for a touchdown. And it looks like Gonzalez was in the huddle, knew what the play was going to be. He zips right in front of the intended receiver and in for a touchdown. He picked that ball off, what, at the 20?
23-yard line. Just a little stop route. The outside receiver runs about a 5-yard stop and comes back to the quarterback. Dickey Gonzalez read it perfectly, steps in front of the receiver, picks it off, and goes untouched, 23 yards for the score.
And that comes as no time remaining on the clock. Here's the try for extra point. Number 64, who is not in the program, will try for the extra point for Calallen. Here's the snap from center. The ball's down. The kick is up, and it is no good. It's wide left. So Calallen now leads this ball game 13-0 over the Sinton Pirates. Back in the... As we get ready to start the second quarter of action, it's 13-0. Calallen leading. Jacob Zergovia, Eric Montalongo, and Eric Munoz stand deep for the Pirates. And the ball will be kicked off by Calallen's Justin Slusher. Here's the kick, high end over in. It's going to come to the back on the near side, taking out the 7, bobbles it, picks it up, run, and boy, he's upended at the 16-yard line. Eric Montalongo having a tough time out there on the return.
I guess that was Jesse Foreman. Comes in and makes a nice upending tackle, again keeping Sinton deep in their territory at the 17, but there's a little piece of yellow on the field.
And it's going to go against the Sinton Pirates. Illegal block is the call against the Pirates. Flag was thrown at the 21-yard line. Now the officials will confer what the options are and where they're placing the ball. It's going to be deep in Sinton territory, the walk-off continuing, and it's going to be inside the 10-yard line and placed for play at the 9. So Sinton deep in their territory. Will go to work first and 10 with the ball on the near hash mark as we've just started the second quarter. They're down 13-0. Calallen has had a nifty little run of 57 yards by Danaher and a 23-yard pass interception by Dickey Gonzalez to lead this ball game. I formation, split receivers left and right. Quick snap, handoff will be to the tailback, Zergovia. He'll go right side, try to find some running room, but Brad Isaac slides off his block to his left and wraps him up and brings him down. And not much on that play. As a matter of fact, there is a loss of 1 yard, brings up second down and 11. The line of scrimmage is the 8-yard line.
And he's real lucky that he gave the ball to Segovia because Casey Dorn was coming in a whole lot of hurry to make a play for a sack, and he just happened to get by him.
David Scherer with an I formation backfield. Split receivers, slot to the right side, kind of a stutter count. Flags thrown all over the field. And officials meet at the 10-yard line to talk it over. Dead ball foul. Offsides against Calallen.
That's the new rule.
And that's what we talked about last week. If a defensive player goes across that neutral line and causes an offensive player to move, that player can be called for offsides, and that is what we just saw.
And that brings up a now 2nd and 6 situation for Sinton. Much better start now with the penalty.
Rodolfo Cortez centers up over the football. David Scherer follows, under center, calls, quick snap. He's going to option, take it around to the right side. He'll hold on to it, but good gang tackling by the Wildcats. 3 are there to wrap him up and drop him as he just got back to the line of scrimmage, which was the 11-yard line. Rusty Edwards, Gabe Garza over in the vicinity. They just grab a hold and bring him down. And Sinton looks at a 3rd down and 7 needed for a first. They would have to work it out to their 19-yard line for a first down.
I'll tell you, the Calallen defense has certainly been impressive in the 2 games. They've really kept the Pirates' offense under wraps and not allowing any positive yardage.
Split end coming near side, Eric Munoz. Scherer with the I-FAC formation. Gonna roll to his right, has some running room. Oh, he's caught from it. That play showed lots of running room, but Scherer, as he cuts upfield, was grabbed by Edwards and slung out of bounds And Scherer is trying to figure out what happened. I had lots of running room out there, but it disappeared.
It just all of a sudden, Rusty Edwards' great big long arms just reach out and engulf Scherer and just threw him down to the turf, and that was a vicious tackle.
All right, Scherer will kick the ball away. He will stand in his end zone. Back deep will be Dickie Gonzalez for the Cats, standing at the Sinton 46-yard line. Here's the snap from center, chest high, the rush is on, the kick is away. Hurried kick causes the ball to bounce at the 37-yard line and goes out at the 38. And I don't believe a punt tonight has stayed in bounds.
No, they haven't.
And Calallen will start out on this offensive drive in excellent field position as it's placed for play at the 38 of the Sinton Pirates.
Well, after that first 54-yard kick by Scherer, his last two kicks have traveled only 26 yards, and he may be feeling the pressure of having to run the offense and taking the hits by the Calallen defense and also handle the kicking duties.
Cats to the line of scrimmage. They send Tim Harkins, split in far right side, and Autry goes in motion to the left. Travis Fallon, 4-yard drop, throws, and that's batted away, and that thing came real close to being picked off by the defensive end, Philip Troutman, who was going out on the coverage, and you talk about a mismatch. Tim Harkins being covered by Troutman. And Troutman was trailing, some 5 yards behind the play?
And if Travis Fallon just put any kind of movement on the ball other than just kind of lofting it there, big yardage for the Wildcat offense, but Troutman makes a nice defensive play, slaps the ball down, and brings up 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats.
Ball is resting at the 37-yard line. Sinton's into the field on the near hash mark. Going wide, split in is Jesse Foreman. Casey Dorn in motion to his left. There's a stutter count. Flag comes out, and we're not going to get this underway as it looks like the Pirates came across that neutral line before the snap of the ball. Play in the first half, 13-0 is our score. Calallen with the lead. Foreman split in far side. Gonzalez, the Z back to the near side. In motion goes Autry. And it's going to be a handoff to Chambers. Man, he slips out of 1, 2, 3 people, fights down, picks up the first down yardage to the 25-yard line. And that was a good effort by Calallen's Woody Chambers. Eric Munoz finally collars him and brings him down, but not after picking up the first down, as the ball is resting just over the 25-yard line.
And that's a nice little shoestring tackle by Munoz. He thought he should have had him dead to right for about a 4-yard gain. Woody Chambers slipped him inside and was able to pick up some additional yardage.
Casey Dorn, Dickie Gonzalez, along with Chambers in a triple set, but it's going to be a handoff. Danaher comes back right side, bounces off one, still going inside the 10. He's in for a touchdown. Ooh, a little Dion step out there, as you see the strength on that run by Wes Danaher as he's hit by 3 Sinton Pirate players, and he just bounces off of them, slips out of one at the 5, and he's in for the touchdown. And that is a, 34-yard run?
24-yard touchdown run by Wes Danaher, puts him over 100 yards again. That gives him 115 for the game. I don't know what his ranking is among his state leaders, but that's got to be up there.
Slusher is back in to attempt the extra point as Pierce will hold the ball. Here's the snap from center. The ball's down. The kick is up. And, folks, that one's good, and it's traveling a mile down the highway. So with 9:06 to play in the first half, the score now is Calallen 20 and the Sinton Pirates nothing. Back in a moment with more action. To the beat of the drum, Justin Slusher kicks it off. It's going to go deep. Going to be taken by the Pirates 5 yards deep in the end zone. And Eric Montelongo will kneel it, and the Pirates will bring it out to the 20-yard line. With the particulars of that last drive for Calallen, Steve, what do you got on that in the way of numbers?
All right, the Calallen Wildcats drive 3 plays. They end up going only 38 yards on the short punt by Scherer. Wes Danaher totes the final 24 yards for Calallen's 3rd touchdown of the evening, his 2nd of the night, and the Wildcats jump out to a 20-0 lead.
And Slusher put that extra point on. Had something behind that ball that time.
I think he's a little mad for getting pulled.
Yes, he did. And we can't tell you who kicks the extra points before because he's not in the program. As we go back to play, it's Scherer. He's going to hand it off to Segovia. And, folks, he's buried by Michael Themey, 6'4", 276 senior. And there was a fumble on that play. And the Wildcats come up with it. and they will have it 1st and 10 at the Pirates' 17-yard line. As the hit by Theme jarred the ball loose on Segovia. And with 8:57 to play in the first half, Calallen has excellent field position and will go to work at the Pirate 17-yard line.
And boy, Michael Theme practically took the handoff. It was a hit that jarred the ball loose, but he was back there so quickly when the guard pulled that he almost took the handoff from Segovia and ended up forcing the fumble. The Wildcats recovered.
Dickie Gonzalez split in, going left. Coming over to the near side is Tim Harkins. In motion is C.J. Carroll.
Open, there it is.
Stands in the end zone. There it is, touchdown, as it's Tim Harkins on the reception. Travis Fallon standing, plenty of time, good protection. Harkins eluded his coverage, and he has a touchdown pass, a 20-yarder.
Yeah, just a simple 17-yard post. Tim Harkins runs down to about the 8-yard line, cuts in toward the goal post, and safety went over with Dickie Gonzalez, who was running an out route, left the middle wide open, and Travis Fallon just flowed the ball to him for a wide open touchdown.
8:49 to go in the first half, and Steve, this game could get really ugly tonight, as it's 26-0 right now to try for an extra point. Ball is spotted, the kick is up, plenty of height, got the distance, and the Slusher point is added to the board. Our score now is Calallen 27, Sinton nothing. Back in a moment, you're listening to KR. Well, Calallen's going tonight. 8:49 to go in the first half. They lead at 27-0 over Sinton. Justin Slusher makes the advance. There's a kick. A knuckleballer bounces out of the Pirates' hand at the 25 and cut down at the 19-yard line. That football, when you kick it sometimes, makes the funniest moves out there. And the up back where the Pirates couldn't handle it, C.J. Carroll, running downfield, makes the hit on the ball carrier, drops him at the 19, and the officials will spot it for play there on the far hash mark. Here come the Pirates' offense once again, trying to get it uncorked here in the first half, down 27-0.
Yeah, and it just continues to get worse. Their starting situations have been at the 15, the 27, the 19, the 9, and now the 19 again. The Sintons never had good field position tonight.
I formation backfield, double receivers to the near side. Scherer, play action pass, looks for some blocking throws on the run, has a receiver at the 20-yard line, and he's going to get about 6 yards on the little pass completion out to the 24-yard line. Jesse Foreman is there defensively at the free safety spot for Calallen. Eric Munoz on the far side made the catch for the Pirates and picked up 6 for Sinton. Line of scrimmage will be at the 24-yard line as the big center Rodolfo Cortez first in the huddle and huddles up over the ball. Coming near side is Eric Munoz. Single setback is Jacob Segovia, and in motion coming near side is Montalongo. And whistles blow before this play gets underway, and the Pirates will call a timeout. So with the score, Calallen 27, Sinton nothing. Let's take a break. You're listening to interception for a touchdown. Danaher once again for 24 yards. And it's been a 17-yard pass touchdown for Fallon against Harkins. All right, here we go back to play. It's going to be a second down and about 5 needed for the Pirates. Scherer on the run, throws it, has a receiver at the 29, bounces off, it slides to the 37-yard line. On the reception is Prasito Franco. Travis Fallon finally making the stop on the pass completion, and that is a first down for the Sinton Pirates.
Just a nice little delay play as Franco is making the block over here on C.J. Carroll. He releases when Carroll comes upfield and is able to get open for a short 6-yard catch, and then work for an extra 10 yards upfield.
So that timeout that the Pirates called, they talked things over with the coach and got the right personnel in, picks up a first down from the 36-yard line. Clock rolling with 7:18 to play in the first half. Pirates with triple receivers near side. Now in motion goes Montalongo to the right, and Scherer on a delay handoff. Segovia slips at the 40, keeps going to the 43-yard line, and that was a neat little move there as the tailback, Jacob Segovia, sidestepped one tackler and got close to a first down, but he's going to be shy about 2 yards in for the tackle was Ray Chapa for the Wildcats, playing at strong safety.
And the first 2 passes that Sinton has completed has opened up their offense a little bit and allowed running room for the backs now.
So the Pirates will work from their 42-yard line. This time they'll send double receivers to the right of the formation in a slot. Man in motion coming near side as Scherer will take roll. It's going to be an option, but he's drugged down from behind. Quickly in there was Jared Irwin, the linebacker, who beat his block and was step for step with the quarterback Scherer and drops him for a loss. And Sinton now looks at a 3rd and 7 as the ball is pushed back to the Sinton 38-yard line.
Yeah, that's just a nice little blitz by Jared Irwin. Time it as soon as the ball is snapped. He cuts in between the guard and center, is able to chase down the quarterback and sack him for a 2-yard loss.
Pirates trying to get uncorked on the short end of the stick right now, 27-0. This time they'll have 2 people go to the right side. Coming over here to the near side is Chris Lamb. High back formation. Scherer looks this way. He's going to keep it on the option, puts his head down and runs into trouble immediately on the play. Matt Scherer wraps up the quarterback and drops him after no gain. He got it back out to the line of scrimmage. And his effort will pick up 1 yard. They'll give him a 39. But Scherer, the sophomore, 186-pound defensive player, was there for the Wildcats and drug him down. 4th down punting situation. Scherer will stand back at his 25 to kick away. Dickey Gonzalez stands at his 33. Good chest high snap pressure, almost blocked. And Gonzalez looks at the high kick, will take it on the 25. And there's no flag on the play. Gonzalez ran backward. Now the flag comes out as Gonzalez is buried back at the 15-yard line. Folks, he caught that on the 25 and lost minus 10 yards on the run back, Steve?
Minus 10 on his return.
And a flag dropped right here. Did you see what I saw?
Well, there was one. Yeah. The clip was very obvious. They missed that one. He may be making up for the other official who didn't call it, but there was a flag in the middle of the field. There is going to be some more yardage marked off, despite Dickey Gonzalez's 10-yard loss in the run back.
Because Gonzalez, mixing my sports, running backwards, caught the ball like an outfielder and just kept running for the wall. But the flag came out at the 20-yard line. Here comes the call from the field. It's going to be a very illegal block against Calallen. What's that, our 4th penalty of the night?
That's now Calallen's, yes sir, 4th penalty of the night. This one's a big one. Mark it back another 10 yards.
And that's going to be placed at the 15-yard line right between the hash marks. That's where the Cats will put it in play. 1st and 10 as they go to work with 4:41 to play in the first half. They lead this ball game 27-0. Up to the line of scrimmage, single setback, trip receivers to the near side. Autry goes motion to the left. Fallon will keep on the option play. He'll slip out of one, cuts back to his left, one to beat. It's going to be a foot race, only one guy. He cuts to his left. Penalty flag comes back out the 35 as Fallon is down at the 25-yard line, gets a block. He'll go into the end zone for a touchdown, but hold it. We got a marker back at the 36-yard line on this offensive play.
And there could have been another flag thrown. Robert Monroe made an ill-advised block downfield about the 15-yard line, way beyond Travis Fallon. Could have been 2. Now there's a flag clipping on the Wildcats. 5th penalty of the night, and 50 yards total for the Wildcats this half.
Well, that would have been an 85-yard touchdown run for Travis Fallon, but it's not going to stay in the book, as a clipping call at the 36-yard line will go against Calallen. Right now, the best defense that Sinton has is the Calallen penalties.
Well, again, this may be just a lack of concentration. They're up 27-0. It's 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the half. They might just be slacking off just slightly.
Well, with the penalty where it was thrown and the walk-off, that will place the ball back at the 21-yard line. And it will be a 1st and 5 facing the Wildcats. Coming near side is Jesse Foreman, the split in. In motion goes Casey Doran left. Little misdirection in the backfield. Danaher with the carry. He's met at the 25, but will work it to the 28-yard line. Picks up the first down by some 3 yards. And it's another first down for Calallen. Tonight at 11 o'clock, the high school scoreboard show with Dan McReynolds and Alan Harwell on KRYS. A lot of big games in the area. We'll try to get some scores and pass them on during our ball game, but Gregory Portland is at Alice. And Toloso Midway just down the road at Ingleside. Our game, it's 1st and 10 right now from the 28-yard line. Split receivers left and right. Handoff going to Chambers. Chambers, as he cut it back inside, gets his feet knocked out from under him at the 33 by Juan Vera, the right defensive tackle. And Chambers will pick up a quick 4 on the carry. And Calallen looks at a 2nd down and 6. The ball is just nosed up against the 32-yard line. Clock rolling with make it 3 minutes and 16 seconds to play, leading 27-0 over the Pirates. Calallen's Jesse Foreman, the split in, comes near side. Far side goes Tim Harkins. And Casey Doran, motion man, coming near side. Pitch back, Danaher going to his left. Plenty of green out
Travis,
there.
nice block.
And man, that was a great block out there by Woody Chambers as Danaher races down the side of the far side of the field for a touchdown. And that's going to be a 68-yard run.
68-yard run for Wes Danaher. He's getting close to the 200-yard mark already with his 121 yards earlier in the 68. Now he's got 189. Gabe Garza had a nice clearing block out there as he reached his tackle. Travis Fallon turned upfield and cut off the linebacker Derby Troop. And then it was just Wes Danaher off to the races. And Wes Danaher doesn't have great speed, but I've never seen anybody catch him. And that's kind of like Jerry Rice.
I'll tell you
he's
what,
not that quick, but
I'll tell you what,
catches
Steve,
him.
Another block out there that really sprang Danaher was Woody Chambers. He cleared out a guy, and man, that's where you saw nothing but green. Here comes Slusher for the extra point. As the bot is spotted, the kick is up, height, distance, it is good. So, with 2:44 to go in the first half of play, it's now Calallen 34, Sinton nothing. Back in a moment. Back at Pirate Stadium, Sinton has triple receivers standing back deep. That's Eric Montalongo, Eric Munoz, and Jacob Zergovia. And Justin Slusher, who has kicked his fair share of extra points tonight. 4. Here makes his advance and a high end over in. That's a good kick. Going to be come down, taken at the 8-yard line. Up to the 15. Oh, runs into a wall.
David Bayarina.
Bayarina had his sights on Jacob Sergovia, and man, stops him dead in his tracks. And we might emphasize the word dead, folks, as he gets off, and he slowly comes off to the near side, and he's holding his right arm. That was a tremendous hit.
Have you seen the Maniacs play any better?
Well, if you know the Calallen system and how if you didn't do good during the previous week, you're going to have to work it during the week in practice. And Coach Danaher said that this would be something that he would take care of this week personally, and that he did. As the Maniacs quickly downfield, it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Pirates. They'll go to work at their 17-yard line. Sure, quick snap. Delay handoff. Man, the back is met at the line of scrimmage. No gain as the Calallen defense, Michael Themey leads the charge, makes the tackle and drops him. And officials will give 1 tough yard on the play. 2nd and 9 for the Pirates as Zergovia got the call and the crowd.
Wholesale changes in now for the Calallen Wildcats. Matt Shearer is in at one defensive end. Looks like Rocky Perez is in at another. David Bayarina at one linebacker. And
Casey Dorn.
Casey Dorn is in there. I see a number 75. I don't have his name on the roster right now. Travis Matthews in at a defensive tackle.
2nd and 9 from the 18-yard line. Shearer hands it off. The back is caught quickly in the backfield. Michael Themey and Jared Irwin team up for the tackle and drops Sergovia for a short loss. They just got back up to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a 3rd and 9. Coming in from the near side, Lupe Lozado, a sophomore receiver, checks in for the Pirates. Get some playing time tonight as the Pirates come up to the line of scrimmage. Munoz, along with Montalongo, are split receivers to the right side. Sure, quick snap. It's going to be a play action pass. He rolls to the right, throws downfield in a crowd, picked off by Calallen at the 29-yard line. And with that football is Wes Danaher.
No,
21.
Pierce.
Sorry, that's Casey Pierce. Pierce comes up with an interception at the Sinton 30-yard line. And they'll have excellent field position as they'll start it here late in the first half with 55 seconds to play. Calallen with the ball, 1st and 10.
Let's see if there's wholesale changes in the Wildcats offense. Danaher's out, and I think David Bayarina's in now at the fullback spot.
C.J. Carroll, he should be out there if Chambers is still playing.
Autry's still in there. Beamy's in there. Gabe Garza, Travis Fallon.
Chambers is still there. Here comes Dickie Gonzalez. He'll be split into the near side. Autry in the Z-back slot. And Fallon with the ball. He'll take a 10-yard drop, looks downfield, has a receiver. It's a caught pass and down at the 16-yard line. Jesse Foreman with the reception picks up the 1st down. That's going to be about 13 yards on the pass completion from Fallon to Foreman.
And that's a very nice pass completion for the Wildcats. Travis Fallon, very poised in the pocket, sets up and delivers on a nice crossing route to Foreman.
Good protection by that front line. Yeri, Monroe, Corkle, Garza. Quick slant to the corner, wide open. Somebody blew a coverage over there as Jesse Foreman lined up wide to the left side, and there was not a defender within 10 yards of him, and Foreman, man, just like practice, coach, right there. Touchdown.
Jesse Foreman makes both catches in this Calallen drive, the first at 13 yards, the second at 17 yards. He covers all the 30 yards and in for the touchdown, and Calallen now leads 41 to nothing.
And the try for extra point. It'll be Slusher out there, the barefooted kicker. As Pierce will spot the ball. Here's the snap from center. It's down. The kick is up. It's good, folks. So with just a few moments before halftime, it's now 41 to nothing. Calallen over the Pirates. Make it 42 to nothing. Back in a moment. You're listening 41 to nothing. I did my math right a while ago, but Steve Tagliabue, being an old coach like he is, said it was 42. No, correction, 41 to nothing as Calallen will kick off. Triple receivers stand deep for the Pirates. Deepest man is Eric Montalongo. He stands right at his goal line. Slusher makes the advance. The barefooted kick is up high, and it's a end over end, going to bounce at the 18, and it's going to be taken at the 15-yard line. And down at that point, Calallen will go on defense at the 15-yard line. And the last Pirate up off the bottom of the pile for the return was Stephen Ortiz.
And that unnamed kicker of Calallen was also down on the tackle, number 64. I sure would like to know who that is.
Number 64. He's in the not in the program tonight, but he's been out there. He's got him an extra point. No, he didn't. He missed that.
Made one, missed one.
And he also tried for that field goal, didn't he?
No, Slusher missed that.
Okay. Well, back to play. 1st and 10. From the 15, I formation backfield, delayed handoff coming around. He finds some running room on the carry is Stephen Ortiz. And he looks up, sees daylight, goes through the crease, then kicks it outside and will work to his 27-yard line and then rushed out of bounds at with 12 seconds to play. And he picked up a quick 1st down for the Pirates. Ortiz is a sophomore at 6'1", 170 pounds. Shares time with Jacob Zergovia in the backfield. Scherer quickly up to the line, looks over the Calallen defense. It's spread out to the left side of the field. Quick snap. It's a delay handoff, and he's not going to have much to go to as there's 5 Wildcats quickly on the ball carrier. and dropped for a loss of a yard, and that's going to be the final play of the first half. With our score, Calallen leading well into halftime, 41-0 over the Sinton Pirates. Back with our football off. One is Ray Chapa. He's over here on the near side. Here's the advance by Slusher. The kick is up high, end over end. It's going to be taken by the Pirates. They fumble the ball, pick it up at the goal line, and wisely he kneels it 1 yard deep in the end zone, and that with the football is Stephen Ortiz, and he just couldn't find the handle, and instead of trying to run it out, wisely kneels it, and it comes out to the 20-yard line.
And for just a sophomore, that's a very intelligent play. Most kids aren't used to knowing that when you muff a kick like that, you can, and if it does go in the end, you can go ahead and kneel it down and take the ball in the 20. That was a very intelligent play by Stephen Ortiz.
Before we get ready to start play-by-play, let me tell you that you are listening to KRYS Corpus Christi. First and 10 from the 20-yard line. Sinton to the line of scrimmage. Split receivers left and right. I formation backfield. Tight end is to the right side. A little razzle-dazzle. Hand off to the second man through. That is Presidio Franco, the senior fullback. He crashes across on the right side, runs into the big nose guard, Brad Isaac, who is a sophomore at 6'2", 293 pounds, and that's all of him, folks. He makes short work of the running back Franco. Short gain of 2 yards, second down and 8, out to the 22-yard line. Ball is right between the hash marks. Sinton is going into a light breeze from the southeast as they go from our right to left on your radio. David Scherer, the quarterback, runs with an I formation, hands it off to the second guy through. That's Stephen Ortiz. Ortiz picks his way through the line of scrimmage and stopped at the 24, maybe the 27-yard line as Isaac and Gabe Garza combined for the tackle. Ortiz will be short of the first down by 3 yards, and the Calallen defense will make this third down quite tough on the Sinton Pirates. The big center, Rodolfo Cortez, up to the line. Scherer looks over the 50 defense of the Cats. Linebackers in tight, quick snap, play action, pressure. He throws incomplete as he tried to hit Ortiz coming out of the backfield. Jarrett Irwin was leading the Wildcat charge on the quarterback, Scherer, who took the snap and rolled to his right. And he looks, and all he sees instead of blockers is Calallen defensive people in front of him, and that hurried his pass to Ortiz, incomplete. Fourth down, and it's going to be a kicking situation. Back deep stands Dickie Gonzalez and Casey Pierce. They'll stand at the Calallen 40. Scherer will get the barefooted kick away from his 20-yard line, and it's going to be taken by Gonzalez at the 48. Runs into traffic and ushered out of bounds at the Sinton 45-yard line. That's excellent field position. I do not see any yellow markers out on the field. No, that's an official picking up a piece of paper.
9-yard return by Dickie Gonzalez off the 24-yard punt by Scheer, and the Wildcats take over now in excellent field position.
Calallen will get their hands on the ball for the first time tonight at their 44-yard line of the Pirates. Going wide to the right side, or left side, is Tim Harkins. And Foreman, the split end, is to the near side. Hand off, Danaher dances up to the line of scrimmage, runs into traffic, and slides off the tackle to his right, and will fall at the 42. A gain of 2 on the play for Calallen's Wes Danaher, who in the first half had 11 carries for 189 yards and 3 touchdowns. Add 2 more yards to his total tonight. And with 9:46 to go in the third quarter, it is a second down and 8 for Calallen. Going wide to the left is Tim Harkins, who's had a big catch tonight. In motion goes Casey Dorn to his left, holds up at the tight end, and it's a little quick handoff, and that is going to Woody Chambers. Quick seam opened on this right side. He dives across and keeps going, picks up the first down to the 34. Juan Vera trailing the play, grabs him and hauls him down, but not after Chambers picks up a 1st and 10. Officials will spot it for play at the 32-yard line on the near hash mark.
And Calallen's 14th first down comes on a nice little inside trap play. Left guard Craig Corkle comes across and traps Cat De La Fuente, opening up a nice hole for Woody Chambers.
Foreman split into the near side, and Irwin goes as a receiver to the left side. Wing is in tight. Short drop by Fallon, throws time in play, but that's off as Harkins was well led on that play. The ball was actually closer to the defender for Sinton, Stephen Ortiz, and Fallon just not there on that pass. Incomplete, stops the clock, 8:48 to go, third quarter.
Now, Harkins was definitely open on that little slant pattern. Just was led too much by Travis Fallon. That play, you'll watch Calallen, they'll come back to it incomplete at this half.
You got the numbers on his passing in the first half?
He did. He was 4 of 9 with 1 interception and 58 yards.
All right, he goes back to work. Wing is to the left. That's Doran comes motion to the right side. Quick snap, pitch back. Danaher going left. Has the blockers. Cleared out one. Can't cut the corner. Now he turns it up, and he'll be close to the 25-yard line. And he's run out of bounds on the far side over there. That's Stephen Ortiz, the sophomore. We've called his name several times tonight defensively. He's been a busy kid out there, as he had the job that time of catching up to Danaher and rushed him out of bounds. He's going to be short of the first down by some 4 yards. The official on the far side says Danaher stepped out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
That play looked like he was going nowhere, and all of a sudden Wes Danaher turns it up. He picks up 8 yards, makes a good positive yardage. Calallen brings up a 3rd and 2.
41-0 our score in this ball game. Early in the third quarter with 8:39 to go. Calallen looks at the 3rd and 3, 2 tight end situation. Wing is to the near side. In motion goes Autry left. Danaher will get the call. Man, he finds a hole, cuts it back to his right.
Fumble.
He picks up the first down, but the ball is loose. Is that right, Steve?
I saw Robert Monroe and Craig Corkle diving inside. Looked like there was a loose ball, but the officials didn't mark it, and so Calallen retains possession and gets the first down.
Saw Andy Autry go down on the field and grab his right foot, but it looked like he might have had the beginnings of a cramp out there. We do have a humid night tonight, so Autry checks out of the ball game. Casey Doran should be in there at the Z-back slot, and that he is. He lines up in tight on the right side. 2 tight end set for Calallen. Fallon with a long count. Handoff coming around to the near side. Caught and drugged down from behind. That was Placito Franco on the defensive play. He read that well. Grabbed Woody Chambers before he... Ball is just over the 20-yard line or the near hash mark. Calallen shows 2 tight ends. Wing to the near side. Quick snap. Fallon keeps it. He's going to his left. Has one guy to beat. Has the angle for the end zone. Touchdown, Calallen. Travis Fallon on an 18-yard run.
And that's a play that was made famous by Cody Danaher. That's an old 39 is the play number. They go outside and the fullback and tailback end up making.
Makes his way on. Try to put the 48th point of the evening on the scoreboard. The snap, the kick is up, and it's another good one. So with 7:08 to play in the third quarter, it's now Calallen 48, and the Sinton Pirates nothing. Back in a moment after the Longo stand deep for the Pirates. Slusher makes his kick, another high one, end over end. And it's going to be taken at the 4, up to the 10, the 15, slides off a tackle and bounces into people up to the 19. Eric Montalongo for the return, and Jet Walker, a junior, the
19-yard run.
1st and 10, David Scherer, and the Pirates quickly to the line of scrimmage. High formation backfield, handed off to the second guy through. That's going to be Steve Ortiz. And as quickly as he got the football, he was cut down at the 25. Picked up about 6 on the carry. Isaacs will play, picking up 6. 4 yards needed for a first. They'll send wide to the right side, Javier Torres. And Montalongo is the slot back. Split backfield. Scherer, short drop throws, and it wasn't a pretty pass, but a good effort was shown there by Sinton's number 84 in the Torres goes to the right side, coming over here for the Pirates is Lozano. Slot back. Oh, the ball is off the hands of Scherer. There's a race for it. The ball is kicked at the 5, picked up by the Pirates, and rolls to the 5-yard line. Coming up with the loose football is Ray Farida. Sit for play. It's going to be a 4th and long situation and a kick. Scherer will stand right at the back of the end zone. High snap, but he brings it in. Not much pressure. The kick is away. It's going to be taken by Calallen's Pierce at the 40-yard line. He's coming around field, looks for a block, turns it up, and will get to the 35-yard line of Sinton, and that's where Calallen will have it first. And Fallon turns around, says something to Chambers. No, make that Bay Arena. Chambers is also in the backfield. In motion coming near side is Andy Autry. Handoff. Chambers finds some running room, but he's met by 2 Pirates that drive him back after he got forward progress up to the line. David Bayarina, along with Jimmy Faber back there, as it's going to be a handoff coming around to the near side, as it was carried by 4 minutes exactly to go in the 3rd quarter. 48-0 is our score with the Wildcats in the lead. 2 tight end formation, wing in tight on the right side. And that is nasty from the very get-go, as Ray Chapa is at quarterback for Calallen. He called the signal, and it looked like the left
tight end is now Eric Nielsen.
And Jimmy Faber.
And Jimmy Faber is the Z-back.
Yeah. All right, 3rd down, and another flag comes out before the play gets going. And folks, this game might get real nasty before the night's over, as you get these other folks out there playing.
And cause Calallen lose 5 more yards.
Ray Chapa at quarterback. Cats show 2 tight ends, wing in tight on the right side. Quick snap. Chapa keeps, rolls to his left, cuts it upfield at the 45, slides off a tackle, will get down inside the 40. Forward progress is going to be marked to the 38. Quickly downfield, Franco, the strong side linebacker, comes to his right. This will be 4th and 3 needed for a first down. Calallen has to get to the 35 of Sinton for a first down. 2 tight ends, wing to the left side. Chapa will keep, turn it up, leaps over a guy and moves it down to the 30-yard line, and will pick up the first down. George Gonzalez will make the tackle for Sinton, but not after Chapa picks up the first down. Cats back to their old bread and butter formation. The 2 tight ends. Just smash mouth football. Loose ball in the backfield as Faber got the handoff and lost it, but he quickly dove on it. And Calallen brings it to the line of scrimmage. Looking at that Sinton defense. Showing a 4-man defensive front now. Quick snap. Chapa will roll left, looks downfield, fakes. Now he tucks it under. He's going to run downfield, picks up the first down yardage, and is really hit at the 15-yard line. But he picks up the first down by some 5 yards on the far side of the field. He's pushed out of bounds, and that will stop our clock at 1:17 to play 3rd quarter.
It's been an impressive run so far by Ray Chop. He's picked up a run of 10, a run of 8, and now a run of 15 yards, and 2 first down for the Wildcats on this drive.
So with a new lease on life from the 16-yard line, 1st and 10. Chapa will hand it off to the first man through, and boy, he draws a crowd at the 10 and keeps going inside and down close to the 5-yard line. David Bayarina. This is a kid who is the backup to Wes Danaher, and he doesn't get that much playing time, but when he does, he shows his skills, and he picks up a first down and goal. The ball is just outside the 5-yard line, and Calallen up to the line of scrimmage with lots of new names in there, knocking on the door once again. Chapa is at quarterback, wing right side. He'll spin and hand it off to Faber. Boy, he had 4 people. He drew a crowd. He stood on his feet, gets a block from the referee, cuts it back around field. The ball is loose, and it rolls out of bounds back at the 10-yard line, 15-yard line, and Calallen will hang on to the ball but there was a race for it by 3 Pirates. The closest one there was George Gonzalez, but he just couldn't get it.
Well, George Gonzalez made a nice defensive play first to stop Jimmy Favor, and then second to strip the ball away from him as he was making his run. Calallen is now back to the 16-yard line on an 11-yard loss.
Second and goal from the 15-yard line. Chapa with the ball. He'll spin. He's going to tuck it, go to the outside. He's going to be denied out there as he tried to cut back upfield, as there was David Shearer out there who followed the play in. That enabled David Diasis to come in on the tackle of the quarterback, Chapa.
And it looked like Ray Chapa had the corner. He just turned himself up and all of a sudden stopped. It looked like he had the goal line and then all of a sudden pulled up and stopped.
And that's the final play of the third quarter. As we switch ends of the field, our score is Calallen 48, Sinton nothing. Back in a moment. You're listening to KR Water. It's third and goal from the 11-yard line. Chapa hands off. It's a running play to the near side. George Gonzalez is there quickly to put the pads on David Bayarina, as he's going to be short of the goal line by some 5 yards. And they're going to place it, they being the officials, at the 6. It'll be a 4th and goal from the 6-yard line. Now, folks, the score that we just got is Alice 31, Gregory Portland 0. What quarter? Don't know, but we got the score from next door, so that is the unofficial score that we have here in the press box. 4th down and goal from the 6-yard line. Calallen will go for it as we're early in the 4th period. Chapa is at quarterback. He'll hand it off to Favor. Favor cuts it back upfield. He runs into resistance at the 2-yard line, and he's still going.
No. There's a fumble. Jimmy Favor fumbled, and it was picked up by an offensive lineman. I'm trying to catch the number. 52 is the number of the Calallen offensive lineman. He picked the ball up out of midair and ran it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, they're going to say that he did not make it.
I guess you cannot advance.
Well, anyway, it's going to be a safety as we unscramble things here.
They're marking him at the 1 now.
The officials had double receivers to the left of the formation. Split man over here to the near side. Shearer will just keep it on a quarterback keep as he just plows for some working room. He will get to the 2 and just pick a number. Brad Isaacs is there.
Michael Themey. I'm trying to see, there's a linebacker in there, number 40-something. I can't tell.
Chapa will keep the ball, follow the blocks on the right side, cuts it back to his left as he hit the 20-yard line, advanced it. Rudy Mata and Prasito Franco, the strong side linebacker, downfield in pursuit, stops Chapa short of the first down by a yard. Calallen out of the huddle and to the line of scrimmage. Chapa with the ball. He'll hand it on to his first back through. That's David Bayarina breaking 2 tackles and running in for a 16-yard touchdown, as Bayarina would not be denied on that. Now in to try for the extra point once again. Big man on campus, Justin Slusher, the barefooted kicker. Good snap, ball is placed, plenty of height and lots of distance. It's good. So with 6:19 to go in the ball game, it's now Calallen 55 and Sinton nothing. Back in a moment. You're listening. And Slusher will kick. Short advance, another high one. Boy, he has really got the leg tonight. Taken by Sinton at their 12-yard line at the 15, the fumble. And there's a loose football down there. They're racing for it. One Calallen player says, yes, we got it, coach. That was Slusher giving the indication, and the last one up off the pile.
Eric Nielsen, I believe, the young man, the junior tight end.
And we have a Calallen player down with an injury, and Coach Doc Stray comes out to look things over. Here come the Cats once again with a 1st and 10 as Ray Chapa is at quarterback. He'll hand it off to his man in motion going around the right side. Matt Shearer, the ball carrier. As the play started at the 22-yard line, he bounced it inside the 20. Forward progress is to the 18-yard line. Clock rolling with 5:45 to play in the ball game. Sinton will play against the Robstown Cotton Pickers next week. And then they'll start district, I believe, against the Odom Owls. Back to play as it is a handoff straight up the middle. Not much there as the Pirate defense is quick to converge on the ball carrier, David Bayarina. Tight end on the right side for the Wildcats. Chapa will spin. Keep it on an option, coming around, cuts it back to the right side, runs into 2 players at the 15 and dropped. Initial contact made by David Gonzalez and Philip Troutman for the Pirates. Well short of a first down, brings up 4th and 3 for Calallen. Cats showing the 2 tight ends, wing on the right side, split backfield. Once again, that's Shearer on the call. He still on his feet. He's not to be denied. He got down to the 5-yard line. Matt Shearer, the sophomore, in there. Picked up the first down as he got to the 5. David Shearer makes the tackle, the strong safety along with Rudy Mata. And Shearer was hit, folks, back at the 15. He had Pirates hanging on him left and right, but he kept it going downfield and picked up the first down, 1st and goal from the 5. Chapa with the ball. He'll hand it off to David Bayarina. Bounces off a player and into the end zone. Trying to stop him there at the goal line was the Sinton Pirates' Eric Munoz, but he's just not enough to stop Bayarina as he rambles across with 3:50 to play. Pierce will place it for Justin Slusher. And the kick is up, and it is good. So with 3:50 to go in the ball game, the score now is the Wildcats 62, the Pirates nothing. Back in a moment. This to the second half has been played with Calallen's 2nd and 3rd string players. Here's the advance by Slusher. The kick going to be taken by the Pirates at the 10, the 15, the 20. Going left, hits one guy, still going at the 25, and will get to the 26-yard line. Eric Montalongo, the return man for the Pirates. And that's a respectable place to go to work at the 26. The Pirates looking for their first points of the 95 season.
And attack, Rocky Perez is in it. The linebacker, it looks like.
Justin Slusher, he's back out here playing a corner as the Pirates from the 26. It's a handoff. Hey, he's got some daylight. He's past the 30 out to the 35-yard line. Good run there, number 35, Stephen Ortiz. found an opening on this right side before Jesse Foreman comes in from the free safety position to make the tackle. And that is short of a first down by a yard. A good little run there by Ortiz.
That was a nice pickup by Ortiz. He's been their leading ball carrier so far. 30 yards so far for the young man.
Line of scrimmage, ball just on the 34. High formation, slot to the right side. As it is a handoff to the second man through. Ball pushed back to the 33-yard line as the clock continues to tick down with 2:20 to go in the ball game. 62-0 the score. Gonzalez is a junior, standing in there at 5'7" at 165. Quick snap, pitch back. Ortiz going left side. He tries to cut it upfield, but at the line of scrimmage will get 1 or 2 yards. He's going to be short of the first as he got, according to the lineman, onto the near side to the 34. Next week against the Coyotes, it will not be a cakewalk like it is tonight.
No, but those young men have to perform. They have to show they can play, and when they get that opportunity, they just need to do something with it.
Okay, a fair catch called on the punt of David Scherer by Casey Pierce. He catches the ball and brings it to the 34-yard line where comes the Calallen Wildcats. Fallon is back in. He'll pitch to Danaher. He'll go around, breaks off one tackle at the 40, the 45, dragging folks from midfield to the 42-yard line. And out of bounds on the far side. No, he stayed inbounds. Clock continues to run with 1:07. Danaher on that one, about a 20-yard carry to the 43 of Sinton.
24 yards. I assume that Coach Danaher is trying to set some kind of record, and that's why.
Well, you got the first squad back.
His first unit is in there. I don't understand that. You got 200 and something yards, 209 yards plus that 24, 235. Now here comes Jimmy Favors.
Woody Chambers. Chambers with the ball coming near side, cuts it up behind left guard, and finds wide open room as he rambles downfield to the 25-yard line. Calallen at the 25-yard line. Cats show the two tight ends, wing to the right side. As it'll be a handoff to the first back through on the right side, past the 20. That's Woody Chambers. And on that quick run, he's going to get about 5 yards. No, more than that. Let's call it 8 on the carry. 2 seconds, and that's the final play of the game. Final score from Sinton's Pirate Stadium. Calallen 62, and the Sinton Pirates nothing. Back in a moment after this break on KRYS 1360.